If you're the administrator or owner of the organization, you can edit any previously saved process definition. This lets you add new activities or make corrections whenever needed. Importantly, these changes do not delete any existing history. All process documents and cases remain intact. Tasks that are already in progress will continue to follow the old rules. The updated process definition takes effect only after you publish the changes, and from that moment on, all new tasks will follow the new rules. To edit a process, go to Modules in the main menu, open Processes, and select the process you want to edit. Then click the gear icon in the lower right corner. From this window, you can also change the process name and icon, modify the process type, manage permissions for starting the process, save the process definition as a file, load a definition from a file, or delete the process. Keep in mind that deleting a process will also remove all related history, process documents, and cases. Let's go to the process creator. Click Edit. The bar at the top shows that you are now editing the contract approval process. This process contains 4 activities, and here you can switch between the individual forms assigned to each activity. You can add a simple field or an extension to the selected form. Below, you'll find a list of all fields and extensions added to the current activity. This is the order in which they appear on the form, and you can rearrange them by dragging items to the desired position. Each element can be edited or deleted at any time. We can edit the field's name, set whether it is required, and choose if it should be editable or read only on the form. Marking a field as read only is only useful when you plan to connect an external service that will perform an action and fill in this field automatically, for example, using a button extension. You can also change the field type. The field key is used for conditional control. If you're not using conditional control, you can leave this parameter empty. Conditional control is available only in the Pro Business version. Specifying the display value identifier is required if you want to use this field in the display value extension. In the onChange URL field, you can enter a URL that should be executed whenever the field's value changes. You can also move the selected field to a different form. The moved field will disappear from the current form and will be added to the end of the field list in the form you selected for transfer. In the menu on the right, you can edit the activity name and adjust the time allocated to complete it. If you want to allow extra time for this task, you can use the number of retries. A retry count of 0 means that if the task isn't completed within the assigned time, the process will either return to the previous activity or end at the current one. A retry count of 1 means 1 additional cycle, another 48 hours for the user to complete the task. Each time the user fails to complete the task within the time limit and retries are enabled, they will receive an email notification informing them that they have another opportunity to finish it. If you also need to notify additional people in the organization about the task not being completed, you can use the Escalate to option. In this field, you can specify a user or multiple users who will be notified each time a task is not completed within the allotted time. They will receive information about who missed the deadline, in which organization, in which process, and at which activity. We call these users time cops. If the process is allowed to end at this activity, select Yes in this section. This means that the person handling the substantive acceptance activity will have the option to terminate the process. If this activity should always be performed by a specific user, you can define them in the default user field. Webhooks are useful for more advanced users who want to trigger custom actions after this step is completed. Below, you'll see a Preview button. Click it to view the form preview. You can also edit or delete individual form elements. You can add new fields or extensions here as well. Another option is change order. This allows you to change the sequence of activities in the process. Highlighted fields. Fields selected from this list will be displayed on the process card. You can choose up to 3 such variables. Below, you'll find options to duplicate or delete the current step. To publish the new process definition, go to the last activity, click Next, and then select Publish. From that moment on, the updated process definition becomes active, and all new cases will follow this new version.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us in the next episode.